All right, let's talk about travel agents. If you're picturing someone who just books flights and hotels, well, you're in for a surprise. That role, it's going through this huge transformation. And the skills you need to really crush it in 2025, they're way more sophisticated than you might think.
Seriously, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear travel agent? Is it, someone sitting behind a desk just processing a transaction you could probably do yourself online? Yeah, well, that whole image is pretty much becoming ancient history.
See, in 2025, it's so much less about being an order taker and way more about being a master planner. The modern travel pro is, well, they're becoming this highly skilled consultant. Think logistics expert, dreamweaver, and master planner all rolled into one. They're not just booking your trip anymore. Nope, they are architecting your entire experience.
And this slide really nails the shift, right? We're moving away from being purely transactional and reactive and becoming consultative and proactive. The whole game has changed. It's not about the booking anymore. It's all about the experience. So what skills do you actually need to make that jump? Okay, let's dive in and break it down.
First things first, it all starts with the foundation. And that foundation is all about people. Before we even get into destinations or fancy tech, the agent of 2025 has got to be a master of interpersonal skills. People first. And right at the heart of that foundation is just exceptional customer service. And I don't just mean being polite, It's about really, truly understanding what a client wants, giving them info they can actually trust, and then, when things go wrong, because they sometimes do, handling it with grace. It's all about building that long-term, loyal relationship.
And this quote about active listening, this is so key. A client might walk in and say, "I want a beach vacation." Easy, right? But active listening helps you dig deeper. What's really behind that? Are they craving adventure, total relaxation, quality family time, or maybe a romantic getaway? Figuring out that real need is the secret sauce to crafting a trip they'll never forget.
Now, this people-first foundation, it's not just about being nice. It also means you've got to have some sharp negotiation skills. Think about it. A great agent is always negotiating, with hotels, with tour operators, with airlines, all to get the best possible value. It's this delicate dance, right? You have to be assertive, but also willing to compromise, all while making sure the deal is great for your client and makes sense for your business.
Here is a quick break. If you want to master the digital marketing secrets to grow your travel agency business and get hundreds of leads, I've created a complete step-by-step guide, which you can download for free from the link in the description box. Now, let's continue.
Okay, so we have our foundation. Now let's build a framework on top of that. And this framework is all about deep, deep industry expertise. This is where knowledge becomes an agent's absolute superpower.
And when we say destination knowledge for 2025, we're not just talking about knowing where the Eiffel Tower is. Come on. It's about knowing that incredible hidden bistro down a little side street. It's about understanding local customs so your clients can be respectful travelers. And yeah, it's even about knowing the best, sustainable, and eco-friendly options for people who really care about that stuff.
But hey, expertise isn't just about the places. A top-tier agent is like the center of this huge web of partners and suppliers. We're talking about real relationships.
With the big players in cruises like Royal Caribbean.
With high-end luxury operators like Abercrombie & Kent.
With the absolute giants in family travel. Think Walt Disney Travel Co.
And with all sorts of guided tour companies like Trafalgar. Mastering this network, that's the magic trick. That's how an agent delivers value you just can't get from a Google search.
So this whole framework of expertise, it's got to be deep, but it also has to be wide. It's one thing to know the hot new travel trends, but it's another to really understand the global landscape. The socio-political stuff, the travel advisories, all the things that keep your clients safe and give them peace of mind.
All right, foundation set, frameworks up, time for the final layer, the accelerator. This is all about the modern tools that take everything we've talked about and just kick it into high gear. This is what drives the business forward.
Yeah, in 2025, a travel agent is also a marketer. You have to get your head around the modern marketing funnel. That means creating awesome social media and blog posts that make people want to pack their bags right now. Then you're launching targeted emails and ads. But it doesn't stop there. You're looking at the data, the analytics, checking your conversion rates, and then tweaking everything to get even better results. It's got to be strategic, not just creative. And part of that tech stack, It's embracing things like generative AI. I know, it sounds futuristic, but it's not. It's a real, practical tool that's here now. For an agent, it's like having this super smart assistant that can help you draft a personalized itinerary, bang out some marketing copy, or even answer common questions for you instantly. And look, the smartest agents get this. AI is a partner, not a replacement. Sure, an AI assistant can offer 24/7 support and crunch a ton of data. But what can it do? It can't show real empathy. It can't solve a truly complex, out-of-the-blue problem. And it definitely can't build a genuine relationship with a client. The whole point is to use both, the tech and the human, to get the absolute best outcome.
So let's put it all together. You take that foundation, you add the framework, and you power it up with the accelerator. And what you get is the complete picture of the 2025 agent.
And here it is, all laid out. It's this 3-layer skill set. You've got the foundation, that's all about customer service, empathy, negotiation. Then there's the framework, deep destination and global knowledge. And finally, the accelerator, your digital marketing skills, your tech savvy, your AI proficiency. That's the whole package.
Which, leaves us with a pretty interesting question to think about. As technology gets better and better at doing all the simple automated stuff, does that expert, empathetic human touch actually become the most valuable part of the whole travel experience? Maybe even the rarest? In a world that's all about automation, maybe that real human connection is the new ultimate luxury.